A user in Bill4Time consists of someone that needs time billed against them, regardless if they are entering the time themselves. With each employee, you can grant them as much or as little access into the system as you want them to have. To set up your users, at the top right, click your name and select Users. If you do not have access to users, you would need to contact your system administrator to grant you these permissions. From here, you will be able to see the active users in the account. You can edit existing users, and you can click to add a new user. When adding a new user, there are a few required fields: the first and last name, their email, login and password, standard hourly rate, and user type. If the user is not physically signing into the system, as someone else might be adding the time for them, you will still need to fill out these required fields. Now, each user type is different in the system, but you have the ability to edit the permissions afterwards. The system admin has full access in the system, and you can have multiple admins in your account. The standard user is the user type you might use the most, which allows the user the ability to track time and expenses, but not be able to edit or view other data added in the system by other people. Once you finish setting up the user, click Save. Please note that your monthly billing will adjust with these changes. Once the user is saved, you can then go through their other options. The User Permissions tab is where you will go to customize their access even further. Here you will see certain areas of the program that you can check or uncheck. Once finished, click Save Changes. Once this user signs in, they will have access to the areas that you gave them access to. The Client Access tab will allow you to eliminate access on a per-user level. Here you can give limited access, then check only the clients you want them to view. Click Save Changes when finished. When that user signs in, they will only be able to view and add time for those specific clients they have access to. Lastly, if you no longer need a user to be active in the system, you can click the Delete button up at the top. This will not delete the data this user has saved in the system. It will only prevent them from signing in, and it will remove them from your monthly billing. If you decide to reactivate a deleted user, you can go back to your user management, then change the show at the bottom from active users to all users, click on the specific user you want to reactivate to click Edit, then change their status from disabled to active. Once saved, they will then be active again in the system and they can sign in. Thank you for watching the Bill4Time Settings Manage Users tutorial, and click to continue watching for the Bill4Time Dashboard tutorial next.